Also, you might have noticed that I have different hair than was available in the first game. This game has different hair options for the male and female, for the boy and the girl's Inklings. So you can, I know for the girl you have the regular long hair option, and then there's the short hair option, which I'm using. There's ponytail, and one other which is like sort of that emo looking haircut where like the one side is really long and goes down, I think either the left or right side, like if they just like threw it over their shoulder or something. I don't know, I'm not a haircut professional. I'm not sure how to describe hairstyles and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm recording this after having uploaded like a few days straight Earthbound. I got on a real big editing kick recently, and I thought, oh hey, why not just go back to daily updates, at least for like a few days straight. So I'd been doing that. Felt good to be getting back to actually making some videos. My capture card was giving me some problems. More ice cream, darn. I recorded the intro to this. You probably have seen. I probably put it in the video, but I think there was some pixelation going on in the video, and I'm not sure what was up with that. But I just basically unplugged and plugged back in my capture card, and while recording, I think it's doing all right. I can't actually tell. The only thing that I saw beforehand that was giving me a little bit of scare was I was looking at the preview window and it had some strange artifacting going on, so I wanted to actually look at the main video and see what was going on there, and sure enough, there was some odd stuff going on with the main video, so I stopped recording and I did a, turned the capture card off, turned it back on again, and tried to see if that fixed it, and I think so far it looks like the capture window is working fine. Let's just use that Inkjet to ink some of their side up a little bit. The Inkjet is not my favorite of the new specials. I like the Tentatek missiles a lot better, and we'll get to those when I switch it up to the dualies in a little bit. But I like the Tentatek Splattershot gun. Oop. What? Ah, dang! How did he not die to that? That was strange. I should have been able to outshoot him, but gotta learn the nuances of this game. I haven't quite gotten down the hang of how this game's engine plays a little bit differently than the previous game. Because I never did actually quite get to level 50 in the first game. I did play a lot though, but mainly it was in private battles with the Splatfest guys. And of course, when you play privately, you don't get points or rank. So that's why I would have stayed at the same level for such a long time. In this game, actually, with the ranked mode, it works a little bit differently. In this game, each different mode, like the oops, can't get up that. Like your, whoop. Hey, I got the kill, nice! Tower Control, Rainmaker, and Turf War, you actually get ranked individually for all three of those now. So you could be like A+ on Tower Control, and S on Rainmaker, but be like a B or a C on Tower Control. So that's pretty cool. My friends were saying that'll stop the Luna Blaster mains from just cheesing their way up to S+ 99 on solely Tower Control, because the Luna Blaster is kind of crazy on towers due to the fact that I got the kill. Due to the fact that you can just literally aim at the tower and whoever's on it, you just kind of shoot and then they end up dead. I know I got killed by my fair share of Luna Blasters when I was on top of the tower, and that sort of thing is not very fun at all. Anyway, Ooh, look at that guy, Landon. He's got 8 and 2. I had 2 and 2, which isn't too bad. All right, we're close to halfway from being done with the Fiend. After Fiend, I believe, is the Defender level. But yeah, you can see how many people are on Team Ice Cream, because I'm pretty sure the last 3 matches I had were against other Ice Cream players, and I think we've had 1 battle so far that was against actual cakes. So we might end up having the same issues they had back in the previous game, where we win in popularity, but since we faced so much against our own team, we won't win in the win category, and we'll end up losing. But we'll probably win out because of popularity anyway. I don't remember how much they balance the popularity versus wins. I know in the last game it was... Oh, they multiplied it by like a factor of... It was originally like a factor of 2, then it went up to like a factor of 4, then I think it actually went up to a factor of 8 at the end, and that was crazy. Anyway, in this game, there's actually 2 different ways you can play Splatfest. You can actually do solo like I'm doing right now, or you can get a team of 4 going, and they actually get ranked a little bit differently whenever the Splatfest totals come up. I did see the preview. I saw an image for a split second of the results from the Japanese Splatfest Pop vs. Rock, but I didn't pay much attention to how the full breakdown went. I just saw that team and solo were being ranked separately. That's all that I saw. So it'll be interesting to see what the results are in the end of everything. See actually what's going on. I noticed that the other team had someone named Robert on their team. Might be an imposter. Could be a rival of ours, since I am obviously of the Robert variety as well. That could lead to some... Oop, I hear some shots being fired. Ooh, shots fired! Let's just go ahead and use this here. Yeah, the special is a little bit tricky. Definitely will take some getting used to. Not one of my favorites. Not yet at least. Definitely prefer other weapons. It leaves you really vulnerable too. Like, because you're like flying up in the sky and you're just shooting, so a sniper could really easily like come and pick you off or something. I think I had that happen earlier, if not in this recording. Because I was just flying, I was trying to shoot the guy, and the guy ended up shooting me first instead, which wasn't very nice of him. So yeah, this is kind of interesting, having to play basically with bare bones guns like just a Splattershot, a roller, charger, and the new dualies, because I'm used to having to deal with stuff like blasters and paint brushes and whatnot, and not having to deal with that stuff. It's actually kind of relaxing. Those guys who get pretty good at using the octobrush can be pretty terrifying when they come into your face and they just start swinging away. It's just like, ah! And the dynamo. Oh gosh, don't get me started on the dynamo rollers. And I didn't get the kill there. However, I did come back down and get the kill. Just gonna hide. Where'd they go? He must have landed back down. Well, everyone's jumping to me. He must have had some deaths happen recently. Usually, oh, yeah, when you see that little arrow there, that means someone recently died and they're tapping the button to try and come back, and they're not fully respawned yet. So when you see that coming up, it might be a good idea to find somewhere safe to hide out for a little while. Let's just kill that guy trying to ink up in our base. Alright. I think they were in danger for the last bit of that. Yeah, that's a definite win for us. Hooray! Cool! 54.4 to 34.5. Good win. Quarter guy there. Let's see. 3-2. Not bad. Not bad at all. Go. Maybe I think I'll... once I rank up to Defender, I'll go out and I'll switch weapons to the dualies. I'll switch to the dualies. That seems pretty cool. And in 2 matches, I'll be able to see what my ice cream power is. Ice cream powers activate. It's pretty funny. Oh, more ice cream. I think when I edit this, I'm gonna have to keep track. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, we've only actually had one official cake versus ice cream battle so far. That's kind of crazy. Just goes to show you how much popularity the ice cream actually has. Ice cream power. Alright. Let's go. That guy's using the dualies. Looks like they got all that covered. Let me just hang back for a little bit and finish covering some of this up. I don't know why. I think because I'm used to my equipment loadout from the first game, which has some ink recovery and ink saver. I'm not used to how fast the main gun eats up my ink tank. Because it feels like I just go shooting along at my normal pace and I run out of ink way faster than I'm used to. Or it could be just that in Splatoon 2 the weapons use more ink in the ink tank. That could be true as well. That guy just threw a curling bomb out. Blade there's just hiding there. Whoop! That guy was just sitting there. I'm not sure what he was planning on doing. Anyway, let's pop my super here. Oh, I got the kill. Nice. Cool, 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 cool. I gotta be careful around that guy there. That was not our team. I thought he looks real pink, but it's just that because he gotten hit so much with pink ink that he just had the appearance of being pink. I've had that kill me before. Oh, jeez. Oh, he ran out of ink. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry for you. That's the worst possible thing when you're like rolling along, getting ready to crush someone, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, whoops. My roller is currently bone dry. Okay, heal up, please. Also, it seems that healing in this game takes a whole lot longer, too, because usually in the first game, you got if you got hit a bunch, you could just pop down in the ink for a couple seconds, and then you'd be pretty much fully healed. That was a bad time to use that. Let's just shoot around, shoot down. Oh, jeez. Ooh, yeah, I'm safe, man. If that bomb would have gone off a little bit later, though, I probably would have died because they threw that right near my landing beacon. Whenever you use the Inkjet, it leaves this little oh, jeez, that guy snuck up on me. It leaves a little thingy that notifies where you're gonna land back down. So just like whenever you do a super jump, the enemy team could camp on that, and here comes some missiles. They could camp on that, and then shoot you right when you come back down from using your special or using your jump. So yeah, that's why you need to be a little bit careful there. Just fill this in here. Let's see how we did. Okay, that looks good. That's pretty good. I noticed there for a second when I was rounding that corner that the blue on the pink really blends in if you're not looking at it quite well. Oh wow, I was the only non-dualies player on our team. Which I guess it's not very surprising whenever there are only four weapons to choose from